Hi, David. Daddy and I can hardly believe it's been 60 years since you made us the proud parents of our first child, uh, you, the Behor. Needless to say, your arrival changed our lives for the better. You were the cutest little boy and even prettier than your sisters. You were also the easiest one to raise. All you wanted was a ball, a truck, a doll carriage with a dolly in it. Your father, of course, would not have any of this. No son of mine is going to play with a doll carriage. You went wild every time you heard a fire engine, a fire truck, and you'd yell out, "The dum-dums are coming, the dum-dums are coming." Of course, you dreamed of becoming a fireman yourself. Puff the Magic Dragon was your favorite song, and Bosco the Bear was your favorite teddy bear. You were also a very clever child. Every Sunday, Daddy and I took you out for an outing, to the zoo, to the aquarium, or to the park. On one such occasion, while Daddy was driving, someone cut him off. His temper got the best of him. So he yelled out, "You, so and so and so." Suddenly we hear from the back seat of the car, "You basket, you!" You were just about 3, but you knew even then what you were talking about. You were the prince in the family until Michelle arrived and threw you off your throne. You cried for days because you didn't get a brother. But when Debbie was born and she was not a boy, that was just too much for you to take, especially since Michelle didn't stop teasing you. "Ha ha, I got a sister and you didn't get a brother." I guess the sibling rivalry must have started then, but Daddy and I never dreamed it would continue until today, 60 years later. Wow. When you turned 16, you announced to us that you won't babysit your sisters anymore. You stated very adamantly, just because you decided to have the baby, Debbie, I don't have to suffer, especially since all my friends are out having fun. That was the end of your babysitting. Those were the fun years, and as you can see, we haven't forgotten them. I'm even wearing a pin that you made in kindergarten. It's one of my most precious pieces of jewelry, and I will always treasure it. And it's great. It held up all these years. I can't believe it. Now that you yourself are a proud and loving grandfather, we want you to know how much joy and happiness you and Aviva have brought to our lives. And you continue to give us much nachas from your children and our adorable great-grandchildren. Alicia, Ozzy, Akiva, and the princess Simi. Also Kayla, Eliana, Eliza, and of course Sima Leora. David, have a happy birthday, Ad Mea Vesrim, and may all your wishes come true. Love, Mom and Dad.
Hi, David. I'd like to say a few words to you, but now that Mommy's not here, I can put my hat back on because she only likes me without a hat. David, we're really happy to be here at your 60th birthday, and it's the big 60. We can't believe it. You're right behind me and catching up quickly. Where did the time go? It's like a dream. The years have flown by, and we just have a lot of great memories, like the day we brought you home from Beth Israel Hospital, 60 years ago, our first baby, our firstborn, and what excitement. Mom, Zaid, Aunt Sally, babysitting night and day. We never saw you for weeks at a time. They were with you all the time, and they wouldn't leave your side. They really didn't trust us. That was the problem. You were everything we ever could want in life. You were a good kid, good baby, and here you are, 60 years old, all grown up. I can't believe how quickly the time really flew by for all of us. I'd like to point out some of your great accomplishments during the 60 years, but I would only point to your most important accomplishment is the day that you brought Aviva home to us. She was instant family, and together you gave us our first 3 grandchildren, and we thank Hashem for all the joy and achas that your kids and you have given the whole family. Really, really very special. In any case, just would like to end it with a big happy birthday. We're happy to be here. And in the immortal words of James Cagney, I'd like to say, my mother thanks you, my father thanks you, Aunt Sally thanks you, and we thank Hashem for bringing us to this great day. Happy birthday. We love you. Many, many more. And now I can take my hat off. Okay.
David, I want to wish you a happy birthday. It's a big number, 60. Even though I don't show it, I do love you very, very much, and I'm very proud of you, and I think you're terrific, and I'm really sorry for all the things that I did to you when we were kids, like leaving the razors on the shower floor, hoping that you'd step on it and cut yourself. It was funny. And I was thinking why we haven't fought in so many years, and I think there are probably 2 reasons for that. And it's been nice that we haven't gotten into an argument, that we've been getting along so great. So one was, I thought, I guess you probably just gave up because you realized it rolled right off of my shoulders. Like right now, I'm here in Israel, and you probably don't approve of this because none of my kids are here, right? And I'm alone, so that's probably not cool with you, but tough. So you probably got tired of it and realized you can't control me. But more likely is reason number 2, which is that you just got busy with your own clan. And so let's talk about that. I'm amazed at what a beautiful life you've built. Now get serious. You've built a beautiful life for yourself. You have a great wife, Viva, and great kids and grandchildren. And I'm really proud of you. I think that you've done an amazing job. And most important is that you're happy and you have a happy family. And you've made Mommy and Daddy very happy and proud of you. And I just want to wish you Ad Mea V'Esrim and only good health, and just enjoy every moment, every day, and lots of love and kisses. And I really do love you from the bottom of my heart. I do. Bye.
Happy birthday, Dave, from Davies Road. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday and just tell you that I always looked up to you, and so I never got angry at you for some things that you did, like when you used to put on a white sheet on Pesach when I used to open the door for Eliyahu and scare me. I never got angry at you for that. I never got angry at you for knocking out my loose teeth. And it was sort of a rite of passage, and so I ended up letting you do it for my own kids. Nothing like tradition. When Michael and I were getting married, you were really annoyed that he had 11 ushers, and you thought that the chuppah was going to go way too long, actually way too long according to David time. But luckily Michael put you in your place.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
David, I know we thanked you for teaching the boys their laning, and it always meant a lot to us, so I just wanted to thank you again now. From Michael and from myself, it always really meant a lot to us. I have to thank you for always being there for me when I run out of gas. I do it a lot. I don't know why, but I always call you first because you're always around. I don't know why. And you're there with the jerry can, filling up my car and helping me out. And part of me thinks you just like puttering around and playing mechanic. And that actually reminds me, I always tell you you're so naive, so let me just break the news to you that Tommy was more than Selly's good friend. The thing is, I have to thank you for giving me another sister, Aviva, who I love. Cheers, Aviva. One last piece of advice. I will always listen to you because you're my big brother, and I will always look up to you, but don't ever come after me when it comes to parenting my kids, especially 10,000 feet in the air, in an airplane, because I will take you down. Mazel tov, I love you, happy birthday.
Good to be true, can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much at long last.
I've got a nice mission, לברך אותך ליום הולדת 60. זה די מצחיק מבחינתי. אני נזכרת איך היינו ילדים בים, במכמורת, עם כל החברים. מי היה מאמין שאתה כבר בן 60 ואני עוד מעט שם. לך יש כל כך הרבה נכדים, לך ולאביבה, ולי יש נכד אחד. אז אני מאחלת הרבה בריאות ושמחה והנאה מכל המשפחה המקסימה שלכם, ושניפגש, הגיע כבר הזמן, אז תבואו לארץ. ברכות, מזל טוב, נשיקות, חיבוקים, ורק דברים טובים. להתראות.
And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my
Birthday, David. Very exciting. How many Lawrence High School graduates and former Park Plaza Computer Center owners are there that can say they reached the level of 60? Mazel tov, many, many more.
Hello, David. Really hard to believe that it's 40 years since you didn't visit me in the hospital. However, since then, I've had many opportunities not to visit you in the hospital. I'm just glad that we're here celebrating your 60th birthday, and we should be able to celebrate many, many more smachot together. Our families have traveled a long, long road from your parents and my parents to our kids and to our kids' kids. And let's just continue to celebrate smachot together.
David, how you doing? Happy birthday.
You are one of our all-time favorite people in the whole world. There is no better travel partner for me, that's for sure.
Wait, slow down. Let's not give him too many compliments. Keep going.
David, you know how much I love you, and I know you have such a shared history with Richard, good and bad, but it's always been wonderful. You are such a special friend, and we so appreciate your presence in our life.
Well, David, it would be nice if you actually meant all that stuff. Really, it's unbelievable going back as long as we do. It's unbelievable to see how B'li Ayin Hara, Hashem has granted you so much simcha. An unbelievable family. Aviva, what could I tell you? You deserve all the credit. I go back to the time we showed up at the apartment, a bunch of us. I think your second or third or fourth day who remembers. And look where we all are. We're so happy for you, David. Happy birthday.
David, there is no better place to wish you happy birthday than at the Waffle Station on a cruise ship.
Hi, David. Barbara and I want to wish you a happy 60th birthday. As friends from childhood, we have so many memories together. From Davies Road to Boxwood Lane to Forest Hills and Woodmere. From your bar mitzvah at the White Shul to double dates in your mom's car, to our family Samachot, and so much more. I had to spend an entire summer on kibbutz with Aviva just to make sure she was Weber worthy, and you still decided to marry her. David, I don't know if I ever thanked you properly for the kibbutz incident. Till this day, I still laugh about it. You ended up in a rundown kibbutz, and I ended up in a resort kibbutz with 20 girls from Machon Gold. It was a tough summer, but thanks again. Our winter break drive to Florida with Richie and Fish and the week in Florida is one of my favorite memories together. But due to censorship, I can't elaborate it on video. I still look over my shoulder and get nervous every time I pull into a gas station. You understand.
I'll never forget the first time I met you. It was when you joined Jonah and I on 47th Street for lunch. I knew then what special friends Jonah had.
David, we're so glad we enjoyed spending Super Bowls together and weekends away with our kids, and now our kids have grown up and have families of their own. David, we wish you all the health, happiness, and a lifetime of celebrations. We love you.
Happy birthday and many more to 120.
Hi, welcome to my world. Wife of David Weber. There's a few things that I want to share with you in honor of David's birthday. Dave, darling, you are turning 60. It's really time to get rid of some things that we've had for a very long time. This hat represents the Army, which is basically how I feel every day, life with you at war. Anyway, this has got to go. So we're going to say bye-bye. Hi, it's me again. You obviously have something for hats. This one is a no-no. Going. Bye-bye. Hike 1, hike 2. All right, we're done with this one too. Bye.
Lonely days, lonely nights. Where would I be without my woman? Lonely days, lonely nights.
Okay. Do you have both of us in there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
Ira,
What?
someone is coming to videotape birthday greetings for David Weber.
Who?
David Weber.
Ever?
Weber.
Clever?
Weber.
Never?
David Weber.
Rita, I don't understand why you talk English. will
Well,
you?
for crying out loud, put in your hearing aid.
I don't have a hearing aid.
Where are they?
You're not going to believe me. Aviva begged me to give David my hearing aid.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Happy birthday, David. Many happy, wonderful birthdays to 120. You're quite a man. You're such a devoted husband, amazing father, super duper grandfather, and above that, above all of that, a wonderful son-in-law. We love you and enjoy your special day and all the days to come.
David, I never got that. Anyhow,
Oh, excuse me. P.S. You're 28 years older than I am.
Anyhow, I agree. It's a wonderful thing. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you as our son-in-law, David. You're really a wonderful individual, a wonderful son-in-law, etc., etc. But I just want to remind you one thing. Just remember, David, what Samach means. Love you. Goodbye.
Happy birthday, David. Let's drink to aging like fine wine. Mazal tov on turning 60 and enjoy your birthday.
Okay, so David, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Mazel tov. Have a great birthday. Really, I thought you'd do this one in Israel, but I guess I'll have to wait for that one. and have a wonderful time. Enjoy everybody and have a lot of nachas and love you. Bye.
יום הולדת שמח, שכל משאלות לבך יתמלאו לטובה.
Well, David, that was a really funny story that Lisa just told you, and if you didn't hear that, then we offered to buy you new batteries for your hearing aid. In the meantime, happy 60th. You have made such a wonderful family. You have so much to be proud of, and this is just a tremendous highlight of your life, but it doesn't end here. It gets better and better. Happy birthday.
Just want to wish you a happy birthday.
Many returns of the day.
Many returns of the day, and it's been wonderful being friends with you for almost 40 years, I guess. And especially your lovely wife, Aviva, my bestie. Wishing you much nachas and simcha and joy always from your beautiful family. And here's to the next 60. Bye.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
David, we'd like to wish you a healthy and happy birthday. We said, David, we want to wish you a happy birthday, okay? Okay? We're going to sing you a special poem written by the two of us. Dearest David, 43, the years we've known each other. Seems like only yesterday you took to me like a brother. So many memories, good times and bad, we've shared as we've gone through our lives. We even took road trips with Jonah at the wheel to spend time with our prospective wives. Who can forget coleslaw by Esther, a treat no one ever turned down? And how many times did we hang in the den, entertained by Sir Irwin the Clown? Purim was fun. I remember you sitting outside on your big pompous ass, as yours truly threw up from the booze he was given, while eating your mother's fresh grass. The Super Bowl parties grew bigger and bigger as all of our families grew. And then came the weddings, and shortly thereafter, a new third-generation crew. We can't tell you, David, how much we do value the 4.5 decades we've shared, and hope that, God willing, it's just the beginning. Time flies so fast, ain't that weird? 60 years old, you wear it so well, except for the ass, you look great. I deal with adult homes. I've already started to get all of us a great rate. I wish to you, David, or should I say Saba, have nachas from all of your brood. I know all your kids, and I think you should try to get Aviva to put on a snood. David, we wish you the happiest birthday a 60-year-old man can have. You can get Metamucil with Amazon Prime the next day, our dearest Weber Dav. Happy birthday, healthy happy birthday with your children, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, Emetz Hashem, and all the best. I said all the best, okay? Have a good birthday. Bye.
Dateline, Woodmere, New York, August 2018. Local man's historic new discovery finally revealed. Mankind's unending quest for the undiscovered and the exploration of the great unknown has long captivated the imagination of the most intrepid explorers in history. The search for the never-before-seen has included such elusive treasures and places as the Holy Grail, the Lost Ark, the Loch Ness Monster, the New World, and of course, the Moon. The list of legendary explorers includes Christopher Columbus, Marco Polo, Sir Walter Raleigh, David Livingstone, Lewis and Clark, and Neil Armstrong. Universally acclaimed as the greatest explorers in history, none achieved what one local Woodmere man was able to accomplish a few years ago. His discovery has now for the first time been revealed. This man belongs at the very apex of this most illustrious list. A man who is fearless and unstoppable. A man who believes in the maxim that 2 hours early is 2 hours too late, and the corollary maxim that guests who stay for 2 hours for Friday night dinner have stayed 2 hours too long. A man who says what he thinks and what you think too, but you don't realize it yet. A man who is a loving and devoted husband, father, grandfather, nephew, uncle, and son, and for this reporter, a man who is a generous and loyal friend. You guessed it, the one and only David Weber. David is the newly elected charter member of the International Explorers Club. His admission proclamation reads, "By means of stealth, nerves of steel, daring do, unparalleled courage, intrepidity, a pathological compulsion to be first on line and beat the crowds, and a disturbing but admirable ability to waken his fellow travelers at an ungodly hour," ironically, a practice later adopted by the Haredi community as yet another chumrah they apparently cannot live without, and now commonly known as Vatikin. The Right Honorable David, Easygoing Dave Weber, is hereby admitted as a charter member of the International Explorers Club. Easygoing Dave will forever be enshrined in the annals of mankind for his discovery of the most elusive figure in history and solving the enigma that has puzzled the world's greatest explorers for millennia. What does Mickey Mouse look like before Disney World opens to the public in the morning? One day, many years ago, David put the interests of his fellow man ahead of his crying children, grumbling friends, and a very annoyed wife, and undaunted, he forged ahead and captured this image on film. Reached for comment, many of his longtime friends observed that this is typical of David, who is always in the right place at the right time and can always be counted on when needed. Also reached for comment was Mickey Mouse himself, who remarked, "Who the blank is this blanking guy bothering me so blanking early in the blanking morning? Can't a blanking mouse have some privacy anymore?" Seriously, David, we're all proud to be your friend and so glad and grateful that we have you in our lives. We wish you many, many more years of good health and nachas from the family. We love you. Thanks. Happy birthday.
When you come to think of it, it's really hard to believe. From 4th grade, with just Ellard Cohn standing between us, to BMT, where we shared adventure and fun, and yes, sometimes I even wanted to shacht you, to kibbutz, where you were admired by all, and fast forward to our wonderful time cruising on the high seas. What I want to know is one thing. Where the hell did 50 years go? Holy crap, we're friends for over 50 years. Well, that half a century has been fantastic.
David, it hasn't been exactly 50 years, more like 40, 42, but I feel very close to you, and for that reason, here it finally is, my gift to you.
So David, happy birthday!
Happy 60th birthday!
60th birthday. I am much, much younger than you. Don't forget that.
I am much, much older than you. I will need your help, maybe in the future again, to help me down a mountain. That was a lot of fun, and all the best. Looking forward to lots more good times together.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Take 100. Are you surprised?
David, do you love us? We vacation with you all these years. We were ready for the Bronx Zoo and Orlando at 7 a.m. We always do everything you ever want us to do. David, do you love us? Because we vacation with you all these years. David, we went to New Hope where the waiter made a pass at us. David, we flew from Mondo just for you. David, you insist on driving everywhere we go. But David, when we want to go to the bathroom, you always say no. David, do you love us, sweet vacation with you all these years. David, when you're punished, you get to sit with the luggage in the rear. David, every time what we want. We get to go to Pumpkin Slice. David, because of you, we go to Arrowwood for free. Complaining to everyone, they're even though they don't care. David, do you love us? We vacation with you all these years. David, where's the music? On New Year's Eve. Sometimes we even go to Brooklyn to see a movie. David, because of you, our favorite holiday has become Tisha B'Av. It used to be Thanksgiving at the mall at Woodcliff Lakes. David, you do love us. You're turning 60. We look forward to another 60 years. Word. Yay! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
We were asked to give a few words about our very, very dear friend David, and it's so easy to come up with a description or what he's done or who he is, and just always remember, we love you, David. And since Harold sees him every single day, or most every single day, I'm going to let him take the lead. Over to you.
I know we were told about 2 minutes or less, so we're going to try and keep it short. There's so much to say about David. Yes, I see him all the time in shul. We see him on social occasions, and I want to just say from the heart what this means, giving him a special recognition. Because when we first moved here a few decades ago now, David was so kind, so warm, so helping in every way, whether it be in shul, in our house, with certainly various charities that he's involved in. He's always there. He's always with you. And of course, I'm going to bring up the Heschel. Heschel says that as he got older, he realized how important, he always recognized wisdom, but in his older age, as he got older, he recognized the value of kindness. And David is so kind, so warm. And yeah, some people will say he's a little bit hard. You know, on the Pesach table we have an egg, and the interpretation says that on the egg it's hard on the outside but soft on the inside, and that represents the Jewish people. And it certainly represents David, because like I said, he was always there, he's always with you, and we just want to say happy birthday, David Pollock.
Happy birthday. David Pollock?
You don't, I thought you said David.
David
Say nice.
Weber.
David Weber? Oh.
Happy birthday, David
David's
Weber.
He's a good guy. He invited us to a barbecue a few weeks ago once. Yeah, he was very nice.
Happy birthday.
Happy
we love
birthday,
you.
Weber.
And give us good seats.
In the mid-1980s, Joel and I and Aviva and David went on a ski trip together. It was a wonderful, great ski trip. The only problem is that although throughout the whole trip, David seemed to have a hard time with the keys to the car, the keys to the condo, and about 10 or 15 times a day, Joel, you got the key? No, you got the key? You got the key? Back and forth. Anyways, in honor and in memory of an amazing trip that we had together, despite the keys, we decided that we were going to try to find that key that we lost so many years ago. So Joel, can you give me a hand over here, and let's just figure out here if this is the key to the condo. Is this the key?
No, that's not the key.
Key?
I think it might be this key. No, I don't.
No.
There's no key there.
There's a key.
Do you think this is the key?
I don't think so.
so.
Oh,
It's gotta
must be
be-
one of these. Anyways, David, it was a blast. I hope you finally found the key. We did have a great time. And happy birthday, happy 60th, many, many more. We're ready to do the trip again, okay? And this time we're each gonna get our own key.
And we probably realize that now you figured out that there are many keys to life, and you have found the far more important ones.
Ooh.
Happy birthday.
Hello there, Kimber here. Just to retell a story, when David Weber went to BMT for Tachnut Yud Gimel, I didn't go early with him, but Victor Allbaum took me over to the house for a party for all the BMT guys. So I went there and I was sort of hitting on Aviva, and David said, do me a favor, come down with me to my basement, I want to show you something. So I went down to the basement, and David said, reach up there behind the shelves and just reach up on the top shelf. Tell me what you see. So tell me what you feel. So I reached up there, and it felt like the barrel of a gun. I said, is that a gun? He said, yes, it is. And if you do anything with my future wife, I will blow your brains out. He said he would shoot something else off. But that's David Weber for you. And see that? 50 years later, you're still married. Mazel tov.
Oh, Daniela, Daniel שלי. Oh, Daniela הקטנה. אוהב אותך עד כלות הנשימה שלי. Oh, Daniela הקטנה. המתנתי לה שעות רבות בקצה שכונה, חצות עבר, אשמורת ראשונה. בלב צובט, קופאות ודואבות רגליי, הכל זוכר, חודר לעצמותיי.
David, welcome to Miami. We're here in Miami. It's Thursday with Aiden, Ariel, and Sky, and we wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Ad 120. 60 years old. Oh boy. I really feel bad for you, David. 60, one foot is down. And with your family sucking your blood every day, babysitter here, babysitter there, I don't know if you're gonna make it. Maybe another 10 years? I'm joking. David, you know, I've been thinking, at the end of the day, I came to a conclusion that you probably the most normal one in your family, the Weber family, you know? My wife, your sister, it's totally a lost case, so I'm not even comparing here. Debbie, she's on her way. She's on the same direction as my wife. Wait, end up now. No. Wait, what is that going to say? We're driving, David, that's why. And you know what? You're the same sign as me. I'm a Virgo. We're both Virgo. Stable, normal people. You know? Family man. So if your family complain about you, don't ever listen to them. Because you and Aviva are amazing parents, grandparents, and really great brother-in-law and sister-in-law. And I know you for 25 years, David, and I love you, and you're always good to me, and I wish you all the best, and love, 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 love.
Hey David, how are you? Just wishing you a happy 60th birthday. Hard to believe, but I almost know you for half your life. I came into this family 29 years ago. What stands out from me most, I guess, in the first 2 years when I was dating your sister and right before my wedding was when your sister called me hysterical crying on a Saturday night. We were getting married on Tuesday, that her big brother spent the entire weekend yelling at her because I had 11 ushers. At which point I picked up the phone and gave you a call and said, if you have nothing nice to say to your sister, please don't say anything at all. And you were pretty apologetic and did not mean any harm and backed off very quickly, and I would say, felt real bad about it. And from that point on, you and I have been golden for the last 27 years. hard to say because I don't think a lot of people can say that about David Weber, but we've always gotten along great. You're a terrific guy. You were so gracious about, teaching both of my boys their bar mitzvah lessons. It meant a lot to me. Yiddishkeit has always meant a lot to me in terms of what we can pass on to our children, and you helped me parent my own children by passing that lesson on to them and teaching them their bar mitzvah lessons. So I do appreciate that. I got to know you a little better sitting in our HAFTR board meetings and Young Israel of Woodmere board meetings. See you in your full entourage of actions. Getting all these comments after you were done, saying what you had to say at these meetings. And I always spoke highly of you and told everybody that they're all wrong and they don't really know the real you. They only know what they see on the outside. But enough kidding around. I really do believe you are a terrific guy. You're known within your immediate family as some kind of combined name between your mother and your father, as your children think you have a little bit of them in you. But I'm going to turn that around and say you do have a little bit of them in you, and they've both taught you very well into understanding at least what's important in life, and I think you figured that lesson out better than most. Sometimes it takes a while to get in there, and that's what you have Aviva for. She keeps you straight, and we all love her for that. But in either case, I think the true test of a man or an individual, and when you look back at one's life, is what they leave behind. Not that you're going anywhere yet, but nonetheless, I've always said it to Debbie, and I've said it to anybody who wants to listen to me, and I tend to say a lot of things to people. But you've raised 3 terrific children. You've got adorable grandchildren. You've got a fantastic family. You should, always look in the mirror and be proud of what you and Aviva have created. You should take stock of your first 60 years and feel good about where you are in life. And you're only halfway there. Please God, you're only halfway there, because I'm a couple of years behind you, and I hope you're only halfway there. So just wishing you again a happy birthday, Ad Me'ah V'Esrim, and you should, always know from Smachot, and always Sheb Nachas from everybody around you. So just signing off, happy birthday, enjoy your day, your year, and the next 60. Take care.
Dear David, this is your Machatana, Cynthia and Avi, speaking to you from the beach at sunny Atlantic. We figured we'd come back to your roots, where you splashed in the water as a youth and kicked the sand as in your teenage years and had wonderful, happy times. We wanted to wish you all the best on this special 60th birthday. Just remember the song. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. Now that you enter the twilight years of your life, those days are starting to wane. You take care. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, David
We love you, we
Weber.
love you, we love you.
Love you.
Hey David, happy birthday. 60, you're a young kid. Anyway, many happy returns. I remember when you were young, you were 58. But now, you're getting to be a grandfather, a whole bunch of kids. Soon we'll get you a cane and a walker. You'll be very happy. Don't worry. Many happy returns. Ad Me'ah V'Esrim. We love you.
A long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I'd deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so.
Go.
Who's first?
Eliana.
When we go to Florida for pizza.
Kayla.
When Saba makes me all these new different weird things that nobody likes. I like it, so I love you, Saba, for that.
That's interesting.
I love it when he brings me to the beach. I love you so much. Wait, that's not my favorite. When Saba laughs, but he doesn't really know why he's laughing.
He just laughs.
He just laughs, but he doesn't know why.
That's interesting.
My most annoying thing, he hears everyone else laughing, so then he just laughs, but he doesn't really know what's happening. My most annoying thing about Saba is he always tells everybody what to do when we have parents. We have parents. Saba, if you're listening to this, we have parents. Even though I stick up for you always, we have parents.
Valid point.
You can't make us try food. It's not nice.
Ellie.
That he should have.
Speak up.
That he should have a healthy and
I'm in.
I wish Saba to have happy birthdays for many, many more, and to live a happy life, and to be healthy, and continue to being the best Saba in the world. I don't know what I should say. Happy birthday, Saba. Love you. Happy birthday,
Wish Saba a special wish for his birthday.
Happy birthday, Saba. You're the best Saba in the world.
Little kisses. What do you think? What do you think Saba wants for his birthday?
A humongous picture of his grandchild.
Of his grandchild's. That's beautiful. Kayla.
I think Saba wants everyone in the family to be healthy, and yeah, everyone to just be healthy and wealthy, and when they're older.
I like that.
I think Saba wants an iPhone X.
Why do you think that?
Can you delete that one?
One. Okay. Guys, what is your favorite thing to do with Saba? 1 second, Timmy. What is your favorite thing to do with Saba? Alicia?
I like when he comes to my baseball games and football games.
Azzy? Louder.
When he takes me to 7-Eleven.
Simi, what do you like doing with Saba? Okay. Kiva. Okay. What are some of the things that Saba does that annoys you? Alicia?
When I'm playing like baseball, like practicing baseball in his backyard, I don't like when he pitches wrongly.
Oh, yeah? Okay, we have a man down. Ozzy, what is something that that Saba does that annoys you? What?
When he like shouts at me.
When he shouts at you?
Yeah.
Oh, Simi, what's something that Saba does that annoys you? Okay. Okay. What do you think Saba would love to have for his birthday? Simi, stop. Alicia?
I'm invited to his house.
What? For us to go to his house? Simi, it's not funny. Yeah.
What do you think Saba wants for his birthday?
I think he wants to make if we can make our whole family for a barbecue by his house with Kim and Eliana and everyone.
Okay.
What do you think, Simi? What do you think Saba wants for his birthday?
A lollipop.
A lollipop, okay. Last question. Last question. You ready? What do you want to tell Saba for his 60th birthday? We'll start with Ozzy. What do you want to tell Saba for his 60th birthday?
Happy birthday!
Ozzy, what do you want to say? Alicia, what do you want to say?
Happy birthday. Happy 60-year-old. No, 60-year-old.
Simi, what do you want to tell Saba for his birthday? Akiva, what do you want to tell Saba for his birthday? Give a kiss. Okay, guys, everybody wish Saba happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
With him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Who has a BlackBerry anymore? Oh my gosh. Hello? Hello? Remember these? They have invented Waze. I don't think we need these anymore. I know it's gonna be very hard for you, but no more maps, no more triptychs. Now we have Waze.
Hey David, one more thing I forgot to tell you. I spoke to Mark Honingsfeld and I made arrangements for you to be banned from next year's Kuleno Carnival. I told Mark it's either me or you. We can't work together. So he's going to put you at the front desk selling tickets and you're out of the toy booth for next year. You will not be working toys, just strictly in the front. Pretty far away. Any farther than that, you'll be in the parking lot. But in any case, I wanted to give you a heads up so you'll be home early that day. You won't be working too hard. And I figured out how to stop the argument, and I think we'll be okay at this point. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. You can wear a shirt and tie that day, no problem. You will not be working. You will not be working like the last 12 years. Okay? So. I know you'll be looking forward to it. Love you. Bye.
I don't know what's
David,
there.
save that. I want that box.
I don't know what's there. Yeah, I don't know.
David, say hi.
Hello.
Hey, but look, this is where you modeled that one time.
I'm coming over there. What are we doing with these?
These are fun, but I don't need 80 of our pairs.
No.
See, look at this. I'm around you. I'm already screaming. It's not good for me.
Say hi.
Let's go. I have to make a lot of money today. I don't have time.
All right. So what do we got? 40s, 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 40s. Okay. So fine. So what do you want to do? Here, 40, 40.
David, we lived in the Bronx on Barnes Avenue, and when you were a little boy, we had this dolly, this beautiful Barbie doll that I kept in the living room. And she had an evening gown, she was dressed, and then one morning I come down and there's her dress all the way down off her shoulders. So I asked Daddy, did you play a trick on me? Did you do this? He says, I didn't do it. It must have been the baby. It must have been David. So the next day we dressed her up again and we put her gown back on. And the next day, guess what? The same thing happened again. So you evidently must have liked the idea of pulling down her dress, but you were pretty young to be exercising your sexual desires at that time. And anyway, we're going to dress her up, and you can keep her now and give her to your grandchildren to play with her. I'm sure that they're going to enjoy get a kick out of this. Okay, here she is.
Need any sunscreen? Oh wait, hold on. Before you put it on the kids, it expired about 15 years ago. Gets going. Bye-bye. Anybody need a dentist? Dental shirt? Dentist? I know you take out all the kids' teeth, but you know what? This shirt? Bye-bye. Just relaxing in my black pajamas. Do we love it or do we hate it? Is it a yay or a nay? What do you guys think? I think it's time to go. Next time your father wants to take you shopping, go with him. This is not a fashion statement, and neither is this. Say goodbye. Wait a minute. You don't like my outfit? I can't go to shul like this? What's the problem? Absolutely not. Never again. You cannot walk into shul with this or this. You're done. I'm going to my sister. Going swimming. See you later. Oh, we have our man purse, or merce, as it's commonly known. This is it. This is the only piece of luggage that he has. So, if there's anything that's bigger than this, it's not going to be saved.
Dad, we just want to wish you a very happy birthday. I feel like we're back in Orlando when we all had a meeting to say what we like best about you.
And no one had anything to say?
No, we all do have something to say.
So what's your best thing?
You could start.
You're putting the burden on me?
Yeah.
I'm his son-in-law, you're his daughter. You have nothing to tell him?
I'm not the emotional one.
Okay. Well, I have nothing really emotional to say about Pops, to be honest. But Pops, we appreciate everything you do for us. You're in a league of your own. You're unique. There's no one in the world like you. I don't know what else to say, but there's no one like you. Ema gets all the credit in the world. But you do have you are selfless, and everything you do is for the family and for us. And we appreciate it, and I feel so honored to be part of your family. I know how honored you are to have me in your family. It's a two-way street. I know that. So, but we love you, and Daniela's really awkward in the camera. So we're gonna move over to Avi.
Dad?
So I'm sorry. In case you didn't know, Avi just had an accident last week. So whoever's watching this, in case you didn't know, Avi, thank God, is okay. We just got an email from Yeshiva World. They want to post it, but Baruch Hashem, he's here to discuss his thoughts about you.
Dad, there's so much I could say, but we're going to try to keep it short and sweet. There isn't anyone else in the world that, is right there the second I need him, no matter what the situation is. Whether it was last week when it was a difficult situation, or whether it's just moving stuff into a new house, or
moving stuff out,
moving stuff out of the house.
Telling you that
you're
your insurance
always
is expired. Telling you to pay your mortgage payments.
You're really always there, whether I want you there or not. You're always there, and just really thank you for everything you do for me, for Talia, and for our children, and for our entire family. I can't believe you're 60. It's very old, but we just
David's scratching.
We love you, and as hard of a time as we give you sometimes, it's all out of love, and we love everything that you do for us. No matter how much we make fun of you, we appreciate it all, and just I'm very happy, and we're very happy to be here, and that
Are you done?
Thank you so much. Happy birthday. I love you.
That was your funeral speech, by the way.
Okay, now it's my turn. Pops, happy birthday. We love you. Despite all the times you made me cry, I'm sure there will be more.
There'll be numerous
and
times.
I can't wait. Now I'm just getting better at dealing with it. But past all those layers and layers and layers, you're a great guy underneath all of those layers. And we love you and thank you for everything that you do and your selflessness, and happy birthday on Mev Esrim.
Wait, now I look back because I didn't say anything. Dad, we love you. You're a role model for all of us, and for another 120.
Happy birthday, we love you.
Happy birthday, mwah.
Mwah. Give it.
Hey Dad, happy birthday. Just wanted to wish you the best day. You really deserve it. I appreciate everything you do for both me and everyone in the family. Hope you have the best day ever. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
Okay, Dave. So I just wanted to say a few words. Just to let you know, I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. 60 years, wow. 38 or 39 of them with me, so that's pretty amazing. You are, honestly, an amazing husband. I couldn't ask for a better partner to share my life with. A father extraordinaire, and a grandfather nobody can beat. So here's my wish to you. Many, many, many more Ad Me'av Esrim, filled with health, happiness, love, with all your beautiful children and grandchildren, and with a couple of pills thrown in. I love you. Mwah.
Okay, somebody left overheat this thing. Happy birthday, David. Okay, somebody left overheat this thing. Happy birthday, David.